Hello and welcome to your tutorial on how to use MyFitnessPal. So this app is going to be so key, and it's something that you're going to utilize every single day, just so that you can help build up a knowledge and an education around the foods that you're eating. It's going to be so important. So, let's get started. So, providing that you have downloaded it from your app, it should look something like this. Okay. So we've got like a wee person there who is absolutely delighted because they're using MyFitnessPal and they've hit all their goals and their targets and they're buzzing about it. So, so let's just get stuck in. So there's the MyFitnessPal app, and I'm literally going to take you through a whole step-by-step process here of how we kind of set ourselves up on the app. Okay, so we're signing up here for free, continue, and I'm just going to put in my details here. So ask you for your name, ask you for your goal. Okay, so I just say I want to lose weight. Now, this isn't entirely important or necessary. We just have to jump through all these hoops here so that we can get to using the app and using the food diary, which is the feature that we're most that we most want to use, that is most important to us. Okay, so it'll ask you all these questions. Okay, you just have to kind of tick them to get through them. Lightly active. I'm a male, the last time I checked. People may question that due to my taste in music. How old are you? 33, UK living. Yep, excellent. Okay, I am 6 foot. Oh, that's 6'1". I'm being generous to myself there. So 6 foot. How much do I weigh? So my current weight is 13 stone. And maybe my goal weight is 12 stone 5 pounds. Okay. Now, it's very important here, so listen up. It'll say here that, yeah, you can lose, it's recommended that you lose 1 pound per week. But if you've ever been on a fat loss journey before, you know that it isn't linear, okay? Your weight will fluctuate, it will go up and down week after week, okay? So it's not a case where we'll continue to lose a pound week after week, okay? Sometimes it's a pound, sometimes it's 2. Then maybe the following week it's half a pound, okay? Or even less. So your weight will fluctuate, all right? But we want a kind of bit of a consistent thread running through it. And again, these questions are just helping us get onto the app. So we just need to enter some answer. And then we're just going to put in our email address. So, gmail.com. Password. Excellent. Okay. So we are up and running. Accept all the terms and conditions. And what you will see here, it will throw you up a calorie target. Okay, so this is like a custom plan that MyFitnessPal has generated for us through the questions that we've asked. But that's not relevant to us. We're going to calculate our own calories based on our activity levels. Okay, we're going to give you more of a tailored plan than this, because what MyFitnessPal doesn't take into consideration is how active you are, your training sessions, your steps, everything else. Okay, or maybe what your goal or your targets are. So there's a few questions here. Keep on track with reminders. You don't need those. Again, this is all down to personal preference. Use your phone to track steps. Again, not always accurate. You're best with a Fitbit or a watch. Would you like to receive our emails? No, you don't need them. Okay, but again, it's personal choice or preference. Accept all. And we're good to go. And as you'll see here, it will throw up a membership option, okay, which you do not need, because the free options or the free features of the app are more than enough for us. Okay, so this is the home page. Okay, it'll have your calorie target there, but we are going to reset that. So the first thing you're going to do when you get to this page is, if you look along the bottom, okay, we're going to go to the bottom right hand corner where it says more, and we are going to set our goals. Okay, and you'll see here it'll have all our details in terms of our weight, the current weight, blah de blah. But we're mostly interested in the nutrition goals here. So this is the section that we want to go to, nutrition goals. Just underneath it there, it says calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. So we'll click on that. And from here, we are going to set then our calories and our macronutrients. Okay, so calories first. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to follow the step-by-step process above this video, where it will outline how you calculate your calories. And the way that we do that is we convert our current weight, so our weight today, we convert that into pounds. So I am 13 stone. Okay, and there is 14 pound in 1 stone, so I do 14 times 13, which gives me 182 pounds. And then to calculate our calories, we then multiply our weight in pounds by 12. So 182 times 12 will give me calories that are roughly around 2,184 calories. So you might need a wee calculator handy on you here just so that you can do this. So my calories should actually be 2,000. I'm just going to round it up, 2,200. Okay, because I'm quite active. So we've done that, and then we're going to calculate our macronutrients. Okay, so and the ratio that we're going for here is we're obviously a high protein diet. So we're going to go 40% here, and then 30% for the other options for our fats and our carbs. Now you can adjust these slightly. So the carbs and fats, I mean, you could definitely have a higher. I would be going for, if I am going to adjust it, I'm going for higher carbs than I am fats. Okay, carbs are our main source of energy. So if you're somebody who's pretty active, you're quite active. You're going to maybe 3 or 4 sessions a week. You get a lot of steps in. You're always on the go. Maybe your work, or your job is quite physical. Then you could kind of up your carbs. Okay, if you're somebody who maybe works in an office or a desk, you kind of keep the carbs low. Okay, kind of just keep it that 40 to 30 split. Okay, but obviously depending on how active you are, you can fluctuate with the carbs and the fats, but keep the protein nice and high at 40%. And then that is ready to rock and roll when it comes to our calories. Our calories and macronutrients have been set. So the second thing that we're going to do here is logging our food. So this is the most important feature of this whole app. Okay, so we go to the bottom corner here, we've got log food. Okay, and you can see here, this is today, we've got breakfast, lunch, dinner. Okay, snacks. The exercise and water bit we're going to completely ignore. Okay, and we just want to be tracking our breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then any snacks that we have during the day. So let's take breakfast first of all. So you have different ways of inputting the foods that you're eating, and one of the first ones is that you can basically put each item in individually. Okay, so we go to the search bar here. I had Greek yogurt for my breakfast this morning, so I'm going to put that in. Greek yogurt. Okay, and then if I hit search, you'll see it will throw up loads of different types of Greek yogurt. Okay, lots of different types, but I use a certain type of Greek yogurt. I use Fage, or Fage as it is known. So, and what you can see here is that it'll throw up, again, different options. But if you look at the first two here, they're both 100 grams, but one says 96 calories and one says 54. If you're presented with this problem, okay, or this scenario, you then go and just double check the item that you're eating. Look at the ingredients, look at the serving sizes and the macronutrients on the label, and just see which one is correct. Okay, and you'll see, I know because I eat it that regularly, that 100 grams of Fage is 54 calories. So I'm going to click on that one, and you'll see here there's different serving sizes and number of servings. So I actually had 200 grams, which is 2 servings. Okay, which is 20, you can see there is 20 grams of protein. So that was me. And there we go, we have the yogurt logged in. I didn't just have the yogurt on its own. I did have granola and I had strawberries with it. So, now, this is probably, and I want you to listen carefully and watch closely to this, okay? Now, you could put all of these items in individually, but that is going to be time consuming. So what we can do instead, if we go to add food. If you go to the next section here which says my meals, okay, you can actually create a meal. So what if you have maybe 2 or 3 different breakfasts that you rotate, okay, during the week, you can actually create those meals and have them there, so that whenever you're tracking, you literally just, it's just at the click of a button and it'll all just go into your diary. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how it works. So create a meal and I'm going to call it Darren's granola. Okay, done. And then I'm going to start putting the food in. So I'll start with my yogurt. So I'm going to go Greek yogurt. Okay, go get my Faye. There's it there. I had 2 servings. Okay, that's that logged. And then I also had Tesco granola. There's obviously other retailers available. So Tesco granola, but it was protein granola as well. Okay, so obviously the more information you give to the search bar, search engine, the more accurate results you might get. So, yep, that looks about right to me. But I only had 30 grams. So I can also change the serving size from kind of high amount of grams to kind of 1 gram. So 1 gram or whatever unit of measurement that you use. This is why it's important to have food scales. Okay, this is why food scales are important and you need them. You need to be weighing everything out. So I actually had 30 grams of granola. So we'll log that. And then I had some strawberries. Because strawberries are carbs. So we need to be tracking our fruit as well. Okay, it's important that we have that, a good source of strawberries from Tesco. It's important when we get a lot of fruit in for fibre. It's good for our digestive system, our overall health and function of our body. And I actually had, I had 120. So the metrics here go up to 200. Okay, so you may need to play about with the app just so you get familiar with it. So I had 120 grams. Yep. So it should look, when I go back, it should look something like this. I've got my Greek yogurt, my granola, my strawberries, 271 calories, 28 grams of protein in that meal. And then I can just go up to the top right hand corner and save. And there we have Darren granola. So if I'm going to add that to my breakfast, I can literally just go to my meals and type in Darren's granola, and then I go back and you can see here it is all logged. So that is what you want to do. You want to be able to create a bank of meals here, because largely we eat the same foods every single day. We kind of just rotate the days that we eat them. So have them all logged. Once you log them once and they're saved here in this meal section, okay, you're literally a click away from just adding it to your diary. It will make your life so much easier and save you a lot of time. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, the third and final thing that I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to add the coaches or add myself to your MyFitnessPal. So basically this is the accountability that you need. We will be able to access your diary, see how you're tracking your food, if you're tracking it correctly, and also give you kind of advice, recommendations, suggestions. Maybe we swaps here and there. So how do we do that? We go to the more section again. We're going to go to privacy center. We're going to go to sharing and privacy settings, diary sharing at the very top, and we're going to go to friends only. So that means only the people that you add, your friends, can access it. And then if we go to the friends section, okay, in this more section, okay, so we go to friends and then you add friends, and then this is where you'll input, myself or Mark's email, and then you'll be able to put your full name in as well, so Mark knows or I know who has sent the request. And then we'll be able to track your food and get access to your diary as well. So it's giving you that extra wee bit of accountability that you need. And listen, I think that is it. If there's anything that you're unsure about or anything that is unclear, you can message one of us and we will more than be happy to help you. Okay, so let's get tracking, guys.